For some it's a case of bald figures. The Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio does 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.9 seconds and has a top speed of 190 miles per hour. So, that's the head box ticked. For others it's defined in less tangible terms. Driving the Alfa Guilia on the commute to work on a cold, wet morning is a bit like having a triple shot of espresso before you've set foot in the office. That's the hard box ticked. Whichever way you define it, there aren't many people who could call an Alfa Giulia Quadrifoglio slow. But beyond its speed, Alfa's mid-sized saloon somehow combines both head and heart to more than rival the BMW M3 and Mercedes C63 AMG. Which, given Alfa's sometimes less than perfect reputation, at least outside of its die-hard fans, the Alfisti, is high praise indeed. But it's fully warranted, for the Quadrifoglio is one rip-roaring car. Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio Review, a history of Quadrifoglio. First, a quick history lesson to explain one of the most difficult to pronounce words in the car world. Quadrifoglio is the Italian word for cloverleaf. Eagle-eyed readers will note that quad denotes four, so a four-leaved clover, which is a renowned symbol for good luck. It won't be a surprise to hear that the term is historically rooted in racing, then. The first cloverleaf was seen in 1923, at the Targa Florio, a historic Italian road race in which the great pre-war Alfas used to appear, where it was presented to a driver to wish him luck. Over time, the cloverleaf became the symbol used and associated with racing. More recently that's transferred over to high-performance Alfas. After a brief history of using cloverleaf brand as the official designation in the UK, back in the 90s, Alfa realized that in foreign markets, Italian words sound way cooler, even if you can't pronounce them, so has reverted to Quadrifoglio. Rev up those tongues, people. Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio Review, the hottest Alfa to date. History lesson over. What you need to know about the latest Quadrifoglio. Can't we just refer to it as Q from now on, please? Is that it's the hottest modern Alfa to date. It sports 510 horsepower, or 503 bhp, from its twin-turbocharged, V6 petrol engine, which Alfa says is inspired by Ferrari. No surprise, as a glance at the specification suggests the engine is more than inspired by Ferrari. With the same bore and stroke measurements, we suspect that at least part of this engine might be found under the bonnets of cars wearing a prancing horse. The power is fed to the road through an 8-speed automatic gearbox, via the rear wheels only. Yep, this is a proper fire-breathing Italian car that doesn't go down the sanitized, four-wheel drive mode of some, if not, increasingly, most, German cars.